Welcome to the biology class. In the previous video, we started the topic phylum Chordata and learned the general characters of chordates. In this video, we are going to learn two subphylum of the phylum Chordata, Subphylum Urochordata and Subphylum Cephalochordata are today's topics. Let us first learn Urochordata. Uro, the word is related to tail. Members of Urochordata have notochord only in the tail region of larva. So the name is Urochordata. They are called as tunicates. Urochordata is called a tunicata because the members have a tunic or chest around the body. The body is covered by a sac-like covering. So the name is Tunicata. They are also called as sea squats because they squat the water. They expel the water. Water gets into the body through one opening, that is called as mouth, and water is expelled out through another opening called as atriopore. Since they squat the water, they are called as sea squats. They are exclusively marine organisms, mostly sessile. Sessile organisms are attached forms. Some organisms are free-living. They are not attached forms. Some organisms live alone. They are called as solitary. Some members form a group. They are colonial forms. The adult forms are sac-like. Phylum is absent in the members of subphylum Urochordata. The atrial cavity surrounds the pharynx. Phylum is absent, body cavity is absent, but there is atrial cavity around the pharynx. Atrium is a structure. From the atrium, water is expelled out through atriopore. From the atrial cavity, water is expelled out through atriopore. This atrial cavity is found around the pharynx. This diagram shows the larva of urochordates. Notochord is present only in the tail region of larval stage. Notochord is present only in the tail region of larval stage, so the members are called as urochordates. The subphylum name is Urochordata. Alimentary canal is complete. There is mouth, pharynx, stomach, anus, so the alimentary canal is complete. Circulatory system is open type. They do not have blood capillaries. The heart is ventral in position and it is tubular. Heart is ventral and tubular. Respiration takes place through gill slits or gill clefts. The pharynx has clefts called as gill slits or gill clefts. They are the respiratory organs. Notochord is present only in the tail region of larval stage. Adult animals have no notochord. And the dorsal hollow nerve cord is also present in the tail region of larval forms. When the larva becomes adult, the tail disappears. Along with the tail, the notochord and nerve cords also disappear. In adult animals, there is no nerve cord. Adult animals have only a single dorsal ganglion. Reproduction is sexual reproduction. There is separate male and there is no separate male and female. So they are hermaphrodites. Same individual has both male and female reproductive structures. Development is indirect. Development takes place through larval forms. The structures of larval forms are advanced when compared to the adult forms. Development takes place through a tadpole larva. The tadpole larva undergoes metamorphosis. The tadpole larvae of urochordates have notochord and nerve cord. Tadpole larvae have notochord and nerve cord, but adults do not have the notochord nerve cord. The tadpole undergoes metamorphosis. You know what is metamorphosis? In butterfly, the egg hatches into larva. The larva undergoes metamorphosis and develops wings and adult appears. In frogs also, the tadpole develops into adult frog. During the development, legs appear and tail disappears. In Urochordates, during metamorphosis, the tail disappears. Along with the tail, notochord and nerve cord disappear. In the second stage, the larva becomes attached. In the beginning, the larva is free swimming. When it undergoes metamorphosis, it is attached. Then the notochord becomes degenerating. It becomes smaller. When the larva becomes adult, it has no notochord. Since there is no tail, it has no notochord. Adult is attached form. Larva is free swimming. Larva has nerve cord, notochord, but adults do not have. Adults develop primitive characters. After metamorphosis, there is degeneration in the adult. So this metamorphosis is called as retrogressive metamorphosis. Retrogressive, the word is opposite to progressive. Examples: Ascidia, Salpa, Doliorum. Let us move on to the subphylum Cephalochordata. Cephalo, the word is related to head. These members have notochord in the head region also. The notochord extends into the head also. So the name is Cephalochordata. They are marine forms. They live in shallow water, not the deep water. And they are burrowing animals. They have burrowing mode of life. They are marine forms living in shallow waters and have burrowing mode of life. They are fish like small chordates. They have chordate characters. The cephalochordates have chordate characters. They are primitive chordates. They do not have vertebral column, but they have chordate characters like notochord and dorsal tubular nerve cord, pharyngeal gill slits. Notochord, dorsal tubular nerve cord, and pharyngeal gill slits persist throughout the life. They remain in the life. In Urochordates, the notochord disappears in the adult. But in Cephalochordates, notochord is permanent. The nerve cord is permanent in adult stage also. The notochord extends into the head region, so the name is Cephalochordata. They have nerve cord. Respiration takes place through pharyngeal gill slits. They have closed type of circulatory system. Blood vessels are there. Blood flows through the blood vessels, so the circulatory system is closed type. Circulation takes place without heart. Excretion is by protonephridia. Protonephridia are primitive type of nephridia found in lower grade invertebrates. There is separate male and female individuals. Fertilization takes place in water. Development is indirect. Here also larval form is there. The larval form is free swimming larva. Examples: Brachiostoma. The common name is Amphiaxis or lancelet. Cephalochordates are fish like small chordates. In the next video, we will start the topic vertebrata.